Hear it from Calvin and Calvinists. In his classic, The 5 Points of Calvinism, Edwin H. Palmer writes, "Although sin and unbelief are contrary to what God commands, his perceptive will, God has included them in his sovereign decree, ordained them, caused them to certainly come to pass. How is it that a holy God, who hates sin, not only passively permits sin, but also certainly and efficaciously decrees that sin shall be? Our infinite God presents us with some astounding truths." Astounding is the wrong adjective. What Palmer admits astounds even him, a man who dogmatically defends this doctrine, is appalling to non-Calvinists, including even non-Christians. Palmer expounds further upon this outrageous doctrine. All things that happen in all the world at any time and in all history, whether within organic matter, vegetation, animals, man, or angels, both the good and the evil ones, come to pass because God ordained them. Even sin, the fall of the devil from heaven, the fall of Adam, and every evil thought, word, and deed in all of history, including the worst sin of all, Judas's betrayal of Christ, is included in the eternal decree of our holy God. If sin is outside the decree of God, then the vast percentage of human actions are removed from God's plan. God's power is reduced to the forces of nature. Sin is not only foreknown by God, it is also foreordained by God. In fact, because God foreordained it, he foreknew it. Calvin is very clear on this point. Man wills with an evil will what God wills with a good will. There is neither biblical nor rational support for such dogma. Surely God, in his infinite power and foreknowledge, could fit into his plan even the most rebellious thoughts and deeds of mankind. He is perfectly able to frustrate, prevent, or use man's plans and deeds to fulfill his will, and he can do so without destroying man's ability to exercise free choice. To make God the author of sin is to blasphemously misrepresent him. Why would an infinitely holy God ruin his own creation by purposely creating sin? Why invent the elaborate story of casting fallen angels out of heaven? Why cause mankind to sin in order to forgive them? How would that glorify God? Instead, in Calvinism, God becomes like the person who sets a forest fire so he can discover it, put it out, and be a hero. It also turns God into a fraud who pretends that Satan, though God's own intentional creation, was his enemy. How absurd!